Hello, my name is Stefan Siegel. I graduated here at the Faculty of Architecture of the University of Innsbruck. Worked for several years in architectural studios and a cultural engineering office, and I am currently a lecturer at the Synthetics Landscape Lab. And I'm working on my PhD thesis with Professor Pasquero. In my research, data and their evaluation in the realm of digitization and urban landscape are seen as an intrinsic part of these environments, and in terms of digital transformation, also as a device for designing them. In this design studio, we will expand our skills to include new techniques, computational tooling, and generative methods to create a distinct, informed aesthetic language. There will be special introductory tutorials for individual tools at the beginning. In this studio, the terrain is first seen as a foundation of data from which presumptions and facts can be derived with the help of digital methods of analysis and computed drawing. From the analysis of infrared aerial imagery, satellite data and laser scan data, in this course we will map the topology and create drawings representing such things as sky visibility, terrain visibility, solar radiation, vegetation categories, watersheds and their runoffs. These form a set of data, a digital territory that can be transformed into generative urban landscapes using digital strategies. The entire Alpine region has a very dense network of infrastructure facilities, starting with a very dense network of transport routes, above ground and underground pipeline routes, structures to secure permanent settlement areas, landfills, or even facilities for energy production and distribution. All these facilities form different networks with different characteristics. In addition, except for parts of the rocky landscapes, the entire territory is a centuries-old cultural landscape. There is virtually no untouched nature in the sense of primeval forest, even if parts of nature are romantically glamorized as such. Many of these structures usually serve only a one-dimensional purpose, and in some cases have to resist the impact of the forces of nature with all their might. The conventional strategy of modern civilization has been to solve technical inadequacies of structures with additional technocratic means. A changing earth climate is leading to rising temperatures, drought and unpredictable weather phenomena in many regions on all continents. The sole use of conventional technology may no longer be able to cope with these impacts. In this studio, we focus on the region in the central area of Tyrol, where city and countryside interlock. We start with territories of 5,000 by 5,000 meters and zoom after initial analysis to areas of 500 by 500 meters up to areas of 50 by 50 meters, where detailed transformations will be performed. These transformations, based on our initial derivations and interpretations, represent the relationship between human and non-human traces and inform the generation of radical visions for the metamorphosis of conventional design techniques and their outputs. For their part, the design techniques are, for example, generative growth algorithms adapted from those of microbiological life forms digitally implemented, with, for example, erosion simulations and similar manipulations of the digital models. Aesthetic speculations on the layering of human and non-human processes are pursued. Trans-scalar architectures emerge that, through their aesthetic and functional properties, whether virtual or material, can show how human and non-human structures can interact systemically.